Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video we are going to be teaching you how to trade pure price action. Okay, so let's start with the first question. What exactly do we use? Okay, obviously this video is going to be based on how to trade pure price action on our system and on our rules. Okay, so first of all is what do we use? All right, we use supply and demand. Basically, what you can say that supply is selling at a very high point and demand is buying at a very low point. Basically, we're buying cheap and we're selling expensive. Okay. What are supply and demand? Well, basically, these are zones that are drawn at edges. Okay, basically at swing points where you can see that the market made a turn. Okay, and there exactly are zones going to be drawn. All right. So what do we need to trade pure price action? We don't need much. Okay, we just need one analysis time frame and we need one entry time frame. Okay. The other thing that we obviously need are the candles. Okay, we don't need any indicators, we don't need any trend lines, we don't need any Fibonacci, we just need candles. Okay. And obviously what we need is an understanding on how to analyze on our analysis time frame and how to enter on our time frame. Okay, so you can screenshot this as I'll be removing this. So it's very basic. Okay, this is exactly only thing what you need. You don't need any moving averages, no Fibonacci's, no channels, no patterns, no nothing. Okay, you just need candles and an understanding how to analyze and how to enter. Okay, so let us get to the charts. All right, so our main time frame for analysis, obviously this depends if you're a swing trader, if you're a scalper, how your personality is. Okay, we do have some videos about that, how to find your ideal trading system. Okay, it is called How to Build a Complete Trading System. You can definitely check that out and you can see how you want to be trading, how you want to be, doing your trading business. So there are a couple of time frames that you can use. All right, you can use, for example, the weekly time frame to analyze with a 4-hour entry. These would be swing trades. Okay, you can use, for example, the 4-hour time frame with a 15-minute entry, which is kind of sort of day trading, you can say. Sometimes these trades play out the same day, sometimes they take 24 to 48 hours to play out. And then obviously you can use scalping, which would be 15-minute zones with 1-minute entry. Okay, these things are very similar. Right, you just need to choose your analysis time frame. You need to choose your entry time frame. So let us take a look at the 4-hour time frame as our analysis time frame. Okay, so we're going to be talking first about our supply and demand zones. As you can see, we're just going to be drawing some lines. Right, we're going to be drawing some lines of moves that has been happening. Okay, you can see that these are all moves that are happening. So we're just going to draw some lines. Okay, just drawing some lines. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the candles. What can you see? You can see some swing points. Right, you can see some moves that are happening. You can see the lines. Okay, you can see where the market is just making a, you can call it reversal, you can call it a change in direction, whatever you want to call it. Okay, but what can you see? You can see this, and you can see this. Okay, this basically is already an example of a supply zone and a demand zone. Okay, so this is basically our zones, right? Obviously we're going to look at more examples on the chart, but if I take back the candles, what can you see? You can see that this zone right here, supply zone, okay, which would be drawn a little bit differently, which would be drawn like this. Okay, you can see that this is a supply zone. All right, move. What happened? Price came back. Then obviously we need to find an entry over here, which we have another video about on how to get sniper entries. You can definitely should check that out. And then it reacts to it. So this would be our trade, right? So removing all these lines, you can see that this would be our supply zone. What are we doing? We are selling high. We are selling expensive. Okay, the highest point that you can see for a very long time. You know, this was the last time it was at this high. So this is a very long time ago that price was here. And what happens? Beautiful reaction to it. Okay, this would have been a beautiful trade. Obviously, what you need to do then is get on your 15-minute time frame. You need to go to your zone, and you just need to wait for the right entry. Okay, then you just study price action over here, then you enter. That's it, and the rest is history. So if you want to know how to enter, check out our video about sniper entries, where we go very in depth about that. So this would be an example of a supply zone or a sell zone, whatever you want to call it, right? So let us take a look maybe at a buy example or a demand zone. So what are we going to do? We're going to take our lines. We're going to be drawing stuff. We're just going to be looking at the edges and looking at the moves. And there we go. So what if we remove the candles right now? What can you see? You can see this, right? You can see a very strong impulsive move. Price came back to the price level where it started and then reacted stronger to it. So what happens if we take the candles back? We have a zone. If you just look a little bit to the left, you have a zone. Okay, this obviously would be the starting point. Well, actually a bit lower even. Even this here would be the starting point of the whole move. But these are all valid levels, right? Then you just need to wait for the right one, study the price action on your little time frame, which would be, in this case, the 15-minute. If we go back here, go on the 15-minute, and then we just study price action over here. Then we just enter somewhere, okay, and then we just wait for it to react to our zone and see if we can make money with this trade. All right, and this turned out to be a beautiful trade, as you can see. It was actually a huge reaction to it. You can see it's just going upwards and upwards, making small pullbacks and pushing and pushing and pushing. So this was a beautiful trade. Okay, this might be a little boring for you guys, but this is the reality of it. Okay, you can see right now we have another supply zone right here. This whole area. If you guys have been following this for quite a while, maybe you know that we sometimes use the volume tool to see where most of the volume is in the zone. So right now our zone will be pretty big. This would be our zone. All right, so price is just entering our zone right now. What do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna enter our little time frame, and we're just gonna wait and see if we find a nice entry area, right? An entry candle basically, which again you can see at our video about sniper entries. All right, so guys, this is the only thing you need to do. You need to look at where did the market, make some. Just if it's too complicated for you to see with the, with the normal eye, just use these lines, guys. This is nothing wrong, but you can see this, right? You see this. Now price is coming back. Who knows what's going to happen here? Maybe this is going to happen, right? Or maybe it's just going to go higher to this point right here. Or maybe to another one right here. But this price where we're at right now, this level right here, is already a very nice area to be looking for a trade. Okay? So there is not really much more to it of trading pure price action. As you can see, our charts are naked. We don't have anything. We just know what levels are valid. And guys, like I said, use the line tool, the trend line or the arrow, whatever you want to use. Just start drawing these lines. Okay, it's just so much. Sometimes it's even easier to look at this, right? Sometimes it's just easier to look at this. Or what you can do, like I just said, just look at the candles and use the line tool, right? Use the line tool and then remove the candles. Remove the candles. See where the important levels are. Okay, there's no shame in that. Lots of big investors, they're not even using candles, all right? They're just using lines. You can do the exact same thing. You can just wait. You can see it's at a swing point where a lot of selling happens. So it's definitely a strong supply zone. If you want to also know how strong a level is, take a look at one of our videos as well, where we talk about how to find strong supply and demand levels, okay, which can definitely make something, clearer for you guys. So guys, this is pretty much it. I know sometimes our videos, are a bit maybe boring, but we're just telling you the harsh truth. Okay, we're not going to be, making it very fancy for you guys and all support and resistance levels and, and smart money stuff and all the trend lines and the Fibonacci's and all that stuff. We're not doing that. We're just, professional traders, and we don't need anything. We just don't need the candles and an understanding of these candles. Okay, because all the rest are just stuff to predict what's going to happen and to, to make you feel good about it. But the truth is that it doesn't help you in any way. The only thing is to understand how these candles move, how the banks move the market, and just try to flow with them. Right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And if it works, you win big, and if it doesn't work, you lose very small. That's the only thing you need to do. All right? So guys, I hope this was helpful in any way. If you have any questions about this, just let us know in the comments down below, or send us a DM on Instagram if it's something more personal. We'll be more than glad to help you out as always. Guys, we will really appreciate the like on this video or the sub if you haven't already. And if you're looking for more in-depth training, just make sure to check out our website link in the description, where you can see a case study and maybe book a free discovery call if you want more info about our program. So guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.